up, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Let's go now. Alert! Alert!
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. He probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He's got him in. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's the option play now to the left. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. On the option left, it's Hurts. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
No, boys, we got this.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. On play action, they'll throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession. He's going to shake his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you.
Hurts fumbles it, and the Bengals grab it. And now off to the races, down the right side. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts escaping the pressure right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. Hurts gets this to Sanders. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Go all the way. Go all the way. Keep going.
They'll go option to the short side. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the 1st down. On 1st down, Hurts looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
First down, here's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down. The 17. The gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Man open, that's Ja'Marr Chase complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down at the 28.
We talk all the time about these hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you put a strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On third down, Mixon. And he's got a Bengals first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And now they will throw it with Burrow. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
On third down, Burrow. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So on fourth down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Hurts sets up to throw it. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jalen Hurts as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 27, Burrow. Connecting on the other line here with Higgins. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now Burrow on 1st down. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. That is taken in by Hurst. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Here's Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Burrow on play action, rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. This is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit.
After he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything. It's a sack. It's on down. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. An option handoff given to Sanders. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 26 yards. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say that fourth down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all four quarters. And, Charles, that pick-6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick-6?
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pulls it in at the 13. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 30. Again, it's Burrow.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll give it to Mixon. And he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Joe Mixon
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this out to the 25. This could be the turning point. Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And it's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, He should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Come on.
Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. In all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw it than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
Here we go.
Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the ball way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to get the bigger there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
And now the 3rd down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Done.
Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They have home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First play and a first pass for Cousins.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they have this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 59 yards through the air.
That good for 22 and a first down.
That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
Yeah, they're right down here looking for 6.
Here's Cousins. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They go play action with Hurts.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, able to get the completion, but unfortunately not able to get the 3rd down conversion there on that play.
And I like how the defense approached that one. They knew where the 1st down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the 1st down. Excellent tackling right there.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw is Cousins. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
On third down, Cousins. Over the middle, complete. It's Osborne. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They finally got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Second and 5 now. Cousins. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both rows doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It ends up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Joseph's got it, and that will extend their lead even further.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Flush to his right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Ready?
Hurts.
And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they manage to convert And that'll keep the drive alive.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
18
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 7th play in the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, you know, if you've got the defense laying back, maybe that option works. But if you're coming hard on 3rd down,
it doesn't work because you force the hand of the quarterback and the runner too quickly, and most of the time, unsuccessfully.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
19,
Back to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Sanders.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score.
Partner, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterback, so they get low the line. They did their job. It's the quarterback's job just to find a crease and dive.
Find a crease and just get in there. Ordinarily, you start low yourself, get low behind that offensive line. But sometimes they do such a great job, you can almost fall forward and find the crease for a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up. They're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Give to Cook out of the gun. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. To throw, Cousins.
Open man is Osborne. He's got it. Stop the gain of 3. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll run for it. Cook. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Hurts. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Working with a 2nd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And the Vikings are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. A fairly short kick from the 14. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time, The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
It's a second down run with Sanders. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Rolling to his right. And Sanders has got it complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. But first down, Hurts. And once again, this is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. It'll be Hurts on the option. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Eluding the pressure right. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession. We've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
They'll start out here with the option left. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Fast footwork by Sanders. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown. Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And
he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be low. So this will go only as incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
They go play action. Cousins.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Cook.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Dalvin Cook.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Cousins will try and throw. Steps away to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
From the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Now Hurts on the option right.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run with Sanders off the option.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
On second down, here's the option.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The Eagles on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9.
They go play action with Hurts.
Towards the end zone for Brown. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are right back in this football game. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
To throw again on second down. Cousins. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get the intercept.
That's the effort of Hassan Reddick.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Able to find Thielen. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll start by running the option to the right. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
And he's across for the touchdown. That should just about seal it.
Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Cousins now. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. I knew this was going to be a tight ball anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Hurts. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance, knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. And now this game is over. Well, somebody lit a fire.